Hey everyone, it is Fitz with your daily delivery. Hope you're doing well. I am quite good. Very busy. I'm loving it. It's game week. We've got so much coverage at Go PowerCat. If you're not subscribing, just wait. It's coming. We got a special in the works. Also, the PowerCat pregame podcast will drop 24 hours from now, but the PowerCat podcast, the regular one, just popped over at YouTube and your favorite podcasting network. So go check that out. Got so much listening, so much reading, and be patient. That special is going to be here in this short time. First, before I get into this non-game weekend related topic, because I've got to save some of this for other things, your reminder to please subscribe to this YouTube channel. Yep, I know I do it every day. I know, I'm persistent. Just do it. Just do it. I'm going to sit here until you do it. Okay. On with the DD and the need for divisions in the new Big 12. But I don't mean like actual divisions that divide the conference. Here's the thought. For a long time, I thought, look, 16 maybe max. 12 is a perfect number for a conference. 16 can be done, as we're finding out. But now it looks like conferences are going to power right past that. And if the ACC does come apart in 2027 or whenever that might take place, I think conferences are going to end up at 24 schools apiece, and that's insane. Now, let me say this. It is really tough to schedule that in some sports, but oddly, as one viewer pointed out earlier this summer, it's pretty easy in football. Just imagine K-State having two common opponents. Every year you're going to play Iowa State and Kansas. Every year Kansas is going to play Kansas State and maybe Oklahoma State. Everyone's got two opponents they play every year. And I think that's important to have that stability with who you're playing. And then you've got 21 other teams in the conference. That means you can play 7 of those home and away in a 2-year span, play another 7 and another 7, and in 6 years you've played everyone in the conference. That's much more efficient than the previous SEC schedule build, and it gets a lot done. Really cool games, but here's the best part, and where I mean by divisions. We need divisions or pods or whatever you want to call them for the other sports other than basketball, so that you can play a bunch of games within your region. So if you are at 24 schools, maybe you break into little groupings of 6 based on geography, or whatever works based on your geography. And in tennis and soccer and all those other sports, you're going to play most of your games in that little grouping, so you don't travel all over the country. And then a few times a year, maybe twice, you're going to go to a centralized location and have 2 other matches, games, whatever sport we're talking about, in this location, and you'll do it again later. Maybe a 3rd time. I don't know how many games you need. How much do you need? But that way, teams can fly into the same place, maybe with charters that just roll through, picking up one team after another. Maybe you scatter them. One team, one grouping goes Thursday, Saturday, the other goes Friday, Sunday. BYU can't be in that, but that's easy to work around. You just give them the Saturday games. I think there's a way to do it. And in a weird way, I think 24 actually works to the advantage of scheduling for the non-revenue sports. Yeah, basketball and football will still be flying all over the place. But I think this is a good way to settle the need to not have so many of these sports that don't create revenue enough to pay the bills flying all over the country. You set up little pods, little divisions in which they can play their teams. And you know what? Maybe you even add in an extra team here and there from another conference. Someone that can come in and fill a spot where, for example, Oklahoma State doesn't play volleyball. Maybe someone slides in there. Kansas State doesn't play softball. Someone slides in there. And Iowa State doesn't play baseball. Well, neither does Colorado. Maybe someone slides in there. We'll see. It's all thinking out loud, and I appreciate my buddy Ron for pointing this one out. Because, boy, I needed a topic that didn't deal with the game. I got a whole pregame podcast to record today, for Thursday. I don't know what day of the week it is. Help.